being 33 years old and being alone is something that when I was growing up, I didn't imagine this for my life, but it's like now I'm very content with it. The thing is, it's like I feel like I made the decision to be alone, right? So I was in a long term relationship, right? I was in a relationship from I think I was 23 all the way to I was 28, right? And it didn't work out for us, which was cool, right? But within that 5 years, I understood that if I would have been in a relationship for like one more year, I knew I would have had to be engaged, right? Because you know how you in a relationship and it's starting to be like everybody like, oh, when they gonna get married, or oh, like what are you guys doing? If you know what I'm saying, like family members throwing hints at you or whatnot, her family members throwing hints, and although I did want to get married, you know what I'm saying, in a sense, but it didn't work out, and that's when you can say like I started dating a little bit more, right? I started dating, I was with one person for 5 years, and I started dating, right? And then work happened and all these other things happened, and now I'm 33 years old, moved from my hometown, and I'm from Alabama, right? So this all is brand new to me. And and all my friends are married, right? All my friends are married. All my friends, they seem happy. They got kids. And then it's like you look at your life and you kind of like, well, you make good money. It could be better, right? You live alone. No girlfriend, no wife, no kids, no pets. And you ask yourself, it's like, yo, am I happy? But you are happy though. Like you truly are happy. But sometimes, right, you do want that significant other. You do want a woman in your life, right? But every time you date and you meet another woman, kind of be like, you always make, well, I always make these excuses as like, it was this, it was that. It was, you know what I'm saying? Like stuff that really don't even make sense all the way. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I'm just making excuses, right? And I don't know, man. And it just feel like I'm getting tired of this lifestyle of like you meet a woman, she might come over, you talk for a week or two, and then it's like I want something different. And going to therapy, uh working on myself, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes it's like, yo, like I'm using that as a true excuse. I'm just like, yo, I'm working on myself. I'm working on myself. Like you can say that so many times, like, oh, you're working on myself. I've been going to therapy. I've been doing this and that. Knowing good well, like you just don't want it. Like you just don't want that right now. But it feel like time closing in. You know what I mean? Like, and this is how I think about it, right? I'm 33. I turn 34 next year. If I meet a woman at 34, I want to at least know her for a year or two for marriage or kids or anything to think about. So I'm 36. And then I think to myself, like, yo, like, why am I trying to like schedule out my life like this? Like hindsight, I'm like, life don't even work like that. You know what I mean? Like life don't really work like that. Like I'm so focused on like, well, this day, that day, I gotta be married by this day, and if I ain't married by that, like I know life don't work like that. But it's like the society norms, right, is like pressuring in on me, and like I feel it. You know what I'm saying? I feel it. And you know, when you get to a certain age, like you really stuck in your ways, unless you just find that one. You know what I'm saying? And I know I'm stuck in my ways at times too. And I realize you gotta like really find that one for you. And even from my TikTok videos, I feel like I'm all over the place, but just hang in there with me because right now I'm just truly venting what I'm going through of being 33 years old and alone. You know, it was a woman on TikTok. I made a video and she was just saying how like, you know, she got married once. She got married twice, but the first time she got married, it was from society norms. You this age, you creeping up on 30, y'all two might as well get married. It didn't work out. And she said when she got married, later on in her life, everything started working out. Everything, like, yes, she like dreamed of the communication. Everything was there because she was more mature from that. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's another thing too, because the last thing I want to do is be like cheating and whatnot. Like I don't want to be that guy like just cheating or I'm like, oh, like I'm in the office right now, or you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm out with another woman. Like, I don't want to be that guy. I don't want my wife to feel like she's alone at night. I don't want, like, I seen it before. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen it over and over again. And that's another thing too. I always question myself, like, yo, am I mature enough for that? You know what I'm saying? Like, could I like be that guy? And I think I can. I truly do. Like, because if you with one woman, you with that one woman. It's just y'all two. Nobody else. So it's like, maybe this might be too much information for you guys, TMI. But I feel like us men, we got a bucket list and we like, yo, I need to try this with that woman before I get married. You know what I'm saying? Because what if the woman you really like, right? Because you don't want to make a list about like, what you like and don't like, right? You don't want to be like super tedious. But at the same time, like, what else she ain't into this and that in the bedroom? But you want to try it with, this other woman, or if the woman who you want to marry, not even the bedroom, but what if like watching a show or something, and you like, yo, I really like her, but it just this, and I know that would compromise and come in it, but you ever like invited a friend to some and knowing good well they don't want to go, but they're gonna like show up for you anyway? Like, you don't want to have that. And maybe answering my own question, maybe that's not for you. But at the same time, like I said, you don't want to be that guy be like, well, she gotta be this, and she gotta wear this. Like, no, like, even though you got standards and stuff like that, like, you can't be picky like that. Like, we all human. You know what I'm saying? Gonna be some stuff that you like, some stuff that you don't like. But I don't know, man. I feel like this just lead me all the way back to this, right? You're alone. You meet women. You create these relationships with them. It's always the same thing. And not to, again, I feel like I'm being super personal, but hey, this is my channel. This is my video. And I'm going to share this with you guys. Like, it's the same rotation. You meet a woman, probably talk for 2 weeks or a week, go out. The vibe might be good. Maybe she come over your crib. Maybe go over her crib. Y'all might do it. You feel me? And then a week, 2 weeks out there, it just flat, flat. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, how can you prevent that? And I think that's what I'm doing now. Like, I'm really like focusing on Willie. I feel like I'm trying to say in a way that I hope you guys don't judge me, but I feel like that's what come back to me, right? I need to be working on myself. I need to change up my mindset. I need to date intentionally. I need to be like, okay, this is what I want. Instead of just be like, okay, she interested in me. Oh, I think she look good. Rather than see what her mind is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to be focused more on that. But yeah, that's what I'm in like. And also, I never lived with anybody before. Like, truly, like, live with someone. I had my last relationship. She spent the night here and there, but we both had our own cribs. You know what I'm saying? And another thing too that was, I think it was kind of hard for me when she started spending a lot of nights over, and you so used to like your apartment, it can like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you probably so used to sitting on the couch, but she on the couch watching a different show, you know, or TV might be loud, or you might be trying to lay down. It's like all these things come into play. So imagine you being by yourself and you in an apartment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if someone's gonna stay with me, yo, it gotta be a big house. It gotta be like freaking like somewhere we got space. And I always say this to myself too, like, once I get married, I want a house that we got our together bedroom, we got a separate bedroom, and that would keep me motivated to like keep going. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it might be good to have your separate bedrooms. It might be good to just sleep together. I feel like you can have both of both worlds. Like, you got your space. Like, let's miss each other within this relationship. And I've seen couples do it. They seem happy. They got separate bathrooms and whatnot. Like, you ain't got to sleep next to each other every single night. You know? What if one person be like hot or one person be cold? And yeah, I've been fighting about this. I know it's solutions like the bed jet and stuff like that, where one side can be cold and one side can be hot, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I think about marriage though. I do. I really do, man. I think about marriage. I think about, what's that gonna look like for me? What is marriage gonna look like for Willie? You know, and one more thing. I feel like relationships, marriage, marriage is so serious. And I'm just thinking to myself, what if you like, I feel throw in the towel. I don't want this no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what if you just be like, I don't even want this no more. Or what if she say like, you know what? I don't want this. This ain't what I want no more. And you built this life, and you changed everything. And I know that's a whole different pivot, but that's real though. I don't know, man. I'm really just venting. When I'm alone at night, man, like, that stuff be serious, man. Because you do want someone to lay next to you. You do want love. You do want to build something and not just be like, you know what I'm saying? You're not compounding nothing. You just going through another conversation. And that's what it started to feel like. As if I'm using these women as tools. You know what I'm saying? Which is kind of like crude to say, but it's true. Like just using women as tools. And that's I feel like where I've been at. Like I feel I was in a relationship and I feel like I'm close, even though I've never been married before, but I feel like if I can think what marriage is, that's what marriage would be like. You know what I mean? So I asked myself, like, do you want that? Is that something that, you know, you striving for? Do you just want to have fun right now? And it's so crazy. Like if you talk to your friends that married, they all be like, "Oh no, have fun, have fun." But you talk to your single friends, they be like, "Man, I'm looking for the one." It's just like I don't know, just different perspectives. But I feel like, oh, another thing too, kids. And maybe I'll say this for another video, but I'm thinking about that too, like kids, relationship, like the whole nine. But yeah, that's just where I'm at right now. If you stuck this far, subscribe. This channel really gonna be like my vlogging about my life, a lot of venting, where I'm at, where my thoughts at. So yeah, bye.